Hi, my name is Goldman. I'm the director and founder of Goldman & Associates. Our firm has a primary focus on family law issues that come up in the course of the life of a family, particularly here in Michigan. So please subscribe to our channel for information about that. One of the issues that might come up in the context of a family is the handicap sticker. I'll paint you the scenario. You have, let's say, a relative. The relative, suffers from some disability, supportive of a handicap sticker on their vehicle. Now, what happens if you decide that you want to go to, Costco, and there's always impossible to park, so you want to borrow granddad's car, it's got the handicap sticker on it, and you're going to drive to Costco and take one of those nice upfront handicap spots. Can you do that? Well, the answer is no, you cannot. You cannot do that. That's an abuse of that sticker, and you can be ticketed for it. Here's the worst part about it. Being ticketed for improperly using it is one thing. But if, for example, the sticker expires, let's say, January 23rd, and you realize it's January 26th, so you put a little L near the 1 and you create a 4, and now it says it expires April 23rd, and then you go out and use it, you've done something even worse. Because not only have you used it, but you've created somewhat of a fraud as such, and you could be charged with a misdemeanor in that regard. It's funny, I've had people call me with a story that they used their grandmother's car, they parked in the handicap when they shouldn't have, and the police, every now and then, they'll run the plate, and they'll run the number to see what plate it's supposed to be on and who's supposed to be driving it, and they'll hang out to see whether or not the person who's driving it is in fact, the 68-year-old woman who has, an arthritic problem versus, the 18-year-old teenager that comes bouncing out of TJ Maxx and jumps in the car and drives it away. In that scenario, that person will get a ticket. And I've had people say, I don't know what to do. I've been in the store for 2 hours and the policeman won't go away. Well, I tell them, listen, you did something wrong. So face the music. Go out there. Acknowledge what it is. The police officer at ground level is going to have a lot of discretion there, and you can say, I didn't know, I didn't know I wasn't supposed to borrow it. I was in for a while, and this is what happened. It's the only car available, and I thought it would be the right thing to do since it's a handicapped sticker to park in the handicapped spot. I mean, make up your excuses, but I really don't think that staying in the store until they close is the way to go. I think in these situations, you should contact your lawyer, tell him what happened. Let him go and talk to the prosecutor and talk to the police and see if there's a way to work that out, and usually there is. There's very little excuse for abusing the handicap sticker. I mean, this is a grace that the Secretary of State gives people under certain very limited circumstances. So it's the kind of thing that if you violate that, you got to call your lawyer, tell him or her what happened, and let them intercede on your behalf to make the appropriate arrangements with the court and the police so that this can be minimized on your record. If you have any questions about that, of course, reach out. We'll be glad to help you out.